On to the infamous French knot. It is one of my favourite stitches, but it can be a bit tricky to get the hang of. Once you've got it, it's a really lovely stitch to use and it has a really nice rhythm to it. So be patient with yourself and you will get it. So I've just done one here already, but I'll show you. You come from the wrong side to the right side of the fabric. You then need to hold your fabric here so it's quite so there's quite a lot of tension on the thread. Then you need to have your needle pointing slightly upwards towards you, and you wrap the thread around the needle twice. Then point the needle back down, and you want to come in just where you put the needle where you just came out, and then pull the needle through. You want to keep the thread in this hand tight, but not. Let me show you that again. So you pull the thread through to the right side. You have your needle pointing upwards. Wrap the thread around the needle twice, like that. Keep a bit of tension, but not too much tension on the thread. Turn the needle back down to go through the fabric and pull through. Don't keep the tension too tight, because otherwise it makes it very difficult to get the needle through, or too loose, because otherwise it ends up in a big tangle. That is the trickiest part of the stitch. So come up with the needle pointing up, wrap around twice, then point your needle down, back through the hole that you just came out of, and pull through. And you get those lovely little knots. And I'll show you one more time for good luck. So you pull through, wrap around the needle when it's pointing up twice, point the needle back down in the hole that you've just come from, and pull through. The more times you wrap the thread around the needle, the bigger the knot will be. So if you want big chunky knots, then you can wrap 2, 3 or 4 times. So let's try doing it 3 times now. 3 times. Pull through. And that's just a slightly bigger knot, you can see there. I wouldn't do more than 4, otherwise it gets a bit tangled. You can also make it smaller by just doing 1, which I'll do here. Make sure you're using a small needle for that though, because if you just do it once, it can disappear. So you can use French knots as an accent to decorate something, as tiny little flowers, or you can pack them close together for a really lovely textured effect. You can use the same colour, or you can vary the colours so it sort of has a patchwork effect. But they really are one of my favourite stitches, and once you get the hang of it, it's very meditative. Is that a word? That's a bit of a mouthful. Anyway, it's soothing.